minute past the half hour. And we are happy to have you today at the Chambertown News, where you can stay connected and keep in the know. We do this once a month, and it's the last Friday of the month, and we would love to have you at any time you can promote your business in a 1-minute spiel. So we love to know about all the businesses in our town, and if you have something going on, please come on this Friday, the last Friday of every month. At this time, I would like to introduce our sponsor today, the Pavilion Senior Living. Heather, if you'll come up here for a moment and tell us a little bit about what you've got going on. I know you have a lot going on over there. So thank you, Heather, for being our sponsor today, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what they do.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're excited at the Pavilion Senior Living because we are opening August 19th our new senior living community. We are on the same campus as our current rehab community. I like to tell everybody we're just basically extending our services to more as people rehab and go home and they need more services. We, out of 313 communities in skilled nursing communities in the state of Tennessee, we have the #1 in our backyard. We're #1 out of 313. And that has to do with all our state surveys and all of our quality measures and our quality scores. So a lot of people don't realize that that is right here. So what we've done at the Pavilion Senior Living is we have just added on more services on that same campus. So we've got 45 units that we are opening August 19th. So we're so excited. We're so close to the end. It's been like a marathon. We're sprinting to the end right now. So we have our open house on August the 10th from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So I tell everybody to come out, look around, be nosy, see what we have to offer. We really just want to be the resource for seniors in Wilson County. So if you know anybody that's got questions about senior living, anything on the full spectrum, we'd be glad to answer those questions. So we're really excited, and we hope y'all come out and see us.
Heather. Heather's done a great job. I think she had an original campaign, I believe. You had to, I don't know, sell like the first 25. You got a discount.
Yes, I'm at 33 now. So, yeah.
She's at 33. So, great job, Heather. We are very happy to have you. Chamber time. Business card exchange. You don't want to miss out today. It's at Demas's. Everybody loves Demas, so please go there today. At their steak and spaghetti house from 12 to 1, and you will connect with about 30 to 40 people today over there, and it's Demas's, so it could be even a larger crowd, but if you want to connect with some people today, we invite you there, and we want to thank them for hosting our business card exchange today. Member time, doTERRA Oils. Come on up, tell us a little bit about what you're doing. We have Meredith Davenport.
Hi, my name is Meredith Davenport, and this down here is Leslie Beadle. She's one of my business partners. We also work for another company here in Lebanon, so that's the Scrubs. But we are wellness advocates with doTERRA International, and they are based out of Utah, but our team is based here in Lebanon. And we have a team of probably, I would say, 50 or 60 members at this time. There's about 5 of us business partners, and we are just trying to share essential oils with people in the town and further, hopefully. But doTERRA has a line of single essential oils and essential oil blends, but we also offer natural skincare products and healthy lifestyle supplements. So our goal is to get those into people's homes, but also to teach them how to use them so that it can better benefit their family and the people around them. And so by doing that, we teach classes, and we pride ourselves on education because you can get the products with anything, but if you don't use them, they don't do any good. So we try to teach people how to use them in their daily lives, and we offer those classes here. Twice a month typically. One is a basic introductory class for people that have never used essential oils before or just interested in maybe finding out more. And we just go over the basics of where they come from and how you can use them and what we have. And then we also offer a more specific class each month for things like how to use your oils outdoors. We've got one coming up for back to school, so if you've got kids, that would be really helpful to know how to keep them healthy during the school year. So our next class that we have in August coming up is next Thursday, August the 4th at 6 o'clock. So we would love to have you guys if you would like. And we do not have business cards with us today, but if you have a card or a phone number and you'd like us to get in touch with you, just let me or Leslie know, and we'd love to do that. So, thank you.
Chance to get to talk to Meredith today. If you'll just let Tanya know at the front desk, we will connect you all. So, thank you so much, Meredith, and thank you all for being here. Chamber time, rock the block. If you haven't been, this is your time. Tonight is the second Rock the Block. It is actually a partnership between the Square Merchants and the Chamber and the City of Lebanon. The Square Merchants have their own meeting that they form, and they discuss what they want to happen at this Rock the Block. We're really proud of them. We've got a great area. We've got revitalization on the square, so we're really excited about that. As you all know, in the past, we have done a jam with the general. This is kind of something new. Tonight is actually going to be a fashion crawl, so that should be a lot of fun. And then even as Square Market said, even though they're not into clothing fashion, they have fashion accessories for your home. So please come tonight, enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the square, and enjoy the shopping. So tonight, rock the block. From 4 to 8, you can come at any time, so just come by the square. Okay. We are so happy today to have with us some county employees. So sometimes we do city, county. The county's really busy and broad, and so we're thankful to have some of those people out today, but I know everybody's excited about the Wilson County Fair. Is everybody excited about the Wilson County Fair? Well, we're excited today to have with us Director Helen McPeak with Wilson County Promotions, and she's going to tell you some of the new and fun things that are going to be happening. The theme is Here Comes the Fun, with lots of sunflowers, and we can't wait to see you, but at this time I'm going to turn it over to Helen so she can give you more information.
We are excited this year that August the 18th through the 26th will be the Wilson County Fair. We hope that all of you are making entries because with expanding space, we've got more space for entries. And if you're not, or if you are, you've got neighbors, you've got family members. We hope those youth are making their entries and getting ready. Of course, there's lots of things, arts and crafts, fruits and vegetables, hay and field crops. I mean, you may even have some kids with livestock or horses or something like that. We need all the entries, so we hope that you're getting ready to participate. If you'll notice right there on your handout, and y'all don't have one either, y'all need one too.
We'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And she's got a map provided for you. I mean,
We want you to be able to find everything, so if you'll look on the back, and I hope it is on the back of everyone's, that is a map of the grounds. And we have got the buildings lettered. Of course, the Expo Center is not lettered EE, but that is the Expo Center down there, and it even tells what all is going to be in that this year. We are excited that all the pageants will be in there, so that they will have air conditioning. That's something that we have needed for a long time, and they will have their own dressing room, and then we will also have a place to do interviews in that building. We won't be having to transport them everywhere around to do those things, and so that's going to be a huge improvement. On the pageant information, we have always done the Celebrating Beauty. And this year we have got a handsome class on that. So, and that will be on the Special Needs Day. That is for special needs children or adults. And so we're excited about adding that one this year. Then that afternoon, we have got the Miss Senior Contest. That will be our first pageants this year. And then, of course, on Monday night, you'll have the Fairest of the Fair, and then our doll parades and our fair review is what Fairest review or something another like that. That will be the rest of the week. So we're excited. Abby Durbin is our Fairest of the Fair for 2016, and of course she's a little bit sad about relinquishing her crown. But we will have a new one for 2017, and then all the things that goes with that is exciting for the whole year to be an ambassador for Wilson County and the Wilson County Fair. This year, I don't know if anybody makes recyclable garden yard art, but if you are, I hope you're going to enter. This is brand new for this year. If you're not, get on Pinterest. There's all kinds of ideas on there to come up with. I wish I had the time, because there's some flower pots on there that you can make like a horse, and it's really neat. That would fit on my farm, okay? And but anyway, y'all get on Pinterest. We'd love to have you enter in that. We've also got Miss Johnny Payton has been working really hard. We had a church contact us a couple of years ago, wanting to have a youth rally. And that has taken a couple of years to get it to where it is now. Last year it did not work out. This year it's going to work. So we've got a community youth rally where groups of youth are going to get together. They're going to be forming a choir, and that will happen on Wednesday night, August the 23rd. So we're excited about that. We're also going to have a cornbread challenge. Have we got any bakers in here? All right. Please look in the catalog and get the information, but we're going to have a cornbread challenge baking contest on Saturday, August the 19th. Entries taken starting at 11 a.m. until noon, and judging will be at 12. So you'll get bragging rights for winning the cornbread challenge. Something we've been wanting to do, we visit other fairs and get ideas. And something that we've not had room to do, but we are this year, is the STEM contest, and it's really not a contest, it's going to be an exhibit and demonstration this year. But STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. So the school is on board for doing demonstrations this year. They will have students help them, and that will be in what we call the School Exhibits building. The School Exhibits this year, because it is so crowded, it is going to be in the Expo Center. And every school has been encouraged to participate. They will be not just bringing in items, but they will be designing their own 10 by 10 booth to represent to promote, and I'm excited about that too. In that building, we're also going to be having, for the first time, a Lego competition, and that will be on Saturday. So if any of you are interested in Legos, we've had quite a bit of response for that. So please look in the catalog or on the website for that. We've also got a Tennessee Hereford and Junior Hereford Association. They are having their state beef Hereford show this year on Friday and Saturday. FCE, after the Smoky Mountain fires last year, they were trying to think of a project to do for them. And something that they decided would be a great idea, and this is really going to be a statewide thing, but for Wilson County, they are asking people to make an ornament, a Christmas ornament, enter it in the fair, and then that will be donated to the families. We're open at 10 o'clock and Sunday at 12, but this year on Monday at 10 o'clock, we're going to be opening for the solar eclipse. We have got the school system is on board for this, and they're going to be having teachable moments in the Expo Center that morning from 10 until around 1, and then everybody will move outside for the viewing area. There is a song list that involves the sun that will be played on the intercom going around. The totality, I think the solar eclipse starts just 1 minute to 12 or something other like that, and then the totality starts, I think, at 1:28, and it's only 2 minutes and 35 seconds, okay? And when that starts happening, okay, of course, it's supposed to be getting not totally dark, but pretty dark, hopefully. And when that starts coming up, we're going to have fireworks, and we'll have the song "Here Comes the Sun" coming back on. But something else that is being offered is when people come into the grounds, they can register to ride the Ferris wheel, what we were calling the best seat in the house, while the totality is going on. So we hope we'll have a lot of participation in that, and that will be fun for that day. Also, it is half price to get in that day until 3 o'clock. And then, of course, it will be the regular, that'll also be Senior Citizens Day. So we are looking forward to that. If you will look at your map, and you will see where the different items are going to be. You've probably been, has anybody not been to the fair in here? Have you not been to the fair? Are you from Wilson County?
Traffic was really bad, so I didn't want to take the
So you didn't want to take the time. I totally understand. We hope that you will come this year, okay?
I'll give her a ride. I'll Uber it this year.
Okay. Well, now we do have that you can park at the, we have satellite parking at the old Lebanon High School, which is the Cumberland football field. And that will be every day that we can park there from 4 o'clock until 11, except on the last Saturday, they've got a football game, but we can park there after 5. So you can park there, ride the bus over to the fairgrounds, and hopefully stay out of traffic.
I'll be there.
We'll get you there, Jen.
Or you can ride the train on the 2 Saturdays, even from Riverfront Park.
Will you have like someone to drive you from the train to it?
Yes, we have trolleys to pick you up at the train station.
Perfect.
So they will leave Riverfront Park, stopping at all the stations in between at 2:30 on both Saturdays, the 19th and the 26th, come into Lebanon at 3. So that'll get you there, and then they'll go back at 9.
Look how accommodating Wilson County is.
We
with their
try
special
really,
events.
really hard. Oh, but we hope that everybody will be there. We hope that everybody is participating. If we can help you in any way, we certainly will. And here comes the fun.
Helen, thank you, and thank all that you do for Wilson County Fair. Helen really puts a lot of time and effort, and I think they take 1 week off after the fair, and then it's fair again for the next year. So we want to thank all of the volunteers, the people that work for the fair, the people that help put on the fair, because it's a very big deal to Wilson County, and it's something proud for us to be able to talk about. So thank you, Helen, for that. Member time. Habitat for Humanity, Veronica Malacote. I don't see her in here yet. Okay. The Habitat for Humanity does lots of different things. If you want to be a part of any of their builds, Women Build, or anything that they do, please let us know. We will connect you with Tori Treadway or Veronica. They do a great job in our county as well, and we certainly have different people and volunteers that love to go over and help, and that's always an exciting time. If you haven't ever done a habitat build, have any of you ever done a habitat build? Most of you, some of you. If you have not, it's a truly great experience. It's a very emotional experience. These are people that, of course, are evaluated and go through a process to actually get their home. So if you have not done that, please give that a try, because that's a great part of our county as well. Chamber time, Women in the Lead. If you haven't been, you need to come. This is sponsored by F&M Bank. So we thank Kristen for that. If you have not been, you've been missing out. This Women in the Lead ranges anything from balancing your home and work life to financials to just having a fun night out. But we're really excited about this coming up event, and it's on August the 10th. It's at 11:30. It's at Sammy B's. But it's Malika Williams And it's excuse me, please etiquette. So she's also going to give some tips on cocktail parties. So I'm sure there are some Pinterest things that are available to that for us, but it's going to be a really fun event as well. So if you have not attended, please do. That's $15 a person, and that is on August the 10th. Member time, Farmers Insurance, Jason Pence.
Well, thank you all for the opportunity. Ms. Tanya had asked me to come and share. Farmers Insurance, I've been here about 3 years, going on 3 years, believe it or not. It's been, time has passed. Been an owner over behind Crylike, down by Badura Parkway. We have an agency growing there, the Pence Agency, and we're just excited to help people, educate people in the area, which is a positive thing. If you've seen some of the farmers' commercials, we like to educate. There's so many people that are unfamiliar with what their coverages are. And with so many people moving in this area, you want to be driving next to somebody or riding next to somebody that knows what they have in coverage, because that could protect you as well. So if they hit you, and so that's kind of the idea. Farmers Insurance, we like to educate, we like to help folks. We're involved now with the Center Stage Theater. I don't know if y'all are involved with that here in the community. Something we're doing to plug back in. For those that helped us get plugged in, the chamber has been great for us and our agency growing. Before I even had a brick and mortar, getting over in this area, they were just phenomenal in helping me plug in, because I've been involved in other chambers. So I continue to be part of the ambassadors, go to the ribbon cuttings the most I can, and encourage you to continue to do that. That is a great tool to get your business plugged into the community. But with farmers, one last thought here is we really enjoy getting to know people in the area, getting to build those relationships, and through Farmers Insurance we do home, auto, life, business, we do pet insurance, we do America Home Shield, we do lots of coverages that will help people in the community and grow this community. I think it's like up to 100 now a day that are moving into the community. So with farmers, we see a great future in the need for insurance needs here in the Lebanon area as much as they're growing. So thank you for letting me share a little bit. Again, Jason Pence with Farmers Insurance.
Thank you, Jason. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our very own Wilson County Mayor, Mr. Randall Hutto.
It is an honor for me to be with you this morning. And, you know, I have to thank Melanie with the Chamber and Tanya and Andrea and all their crew for what they do to continue to foster all of our businesses here. But you are the hub of Wilson County, and there's a lot of work that goes into making these things happen. And so I do appreciate you for that. And the applause sign would be good at this point. It is an honor, again, just to share with you what's going on in Wilson County. A lot of good things happening. As you well know, you live in a great county, and right now you live in a great time. As I got a chance to give the State of the Union, or State of the County, to the Mountain View Chamber, as well as Dale Webb this last week, you know, and both of them I reminded that these are good times. We're thriving because Nashville is the hottest region in the country, and we're close to it, and it won't always be like that. That cycle changes for us, and so glad to be where we're at right now. A lot of big things have been going on. I won't steal any of Jenny's joy because I think our tourism director, Jenny Bennett, will speak to you in a few minutes. But we had a great rodeo, which is this is the second time it was east of the Mississippi in the whole United States, of course, and happened here in Wilson County. A lot of big businesses that are happening. You think about the one at 109 out there called Wonder Porcelain. That's the largest Chinese investment in the country. Happened here in Wilson County on 109. City of Lebanon. The City of Lebanon, you know, when you think about the small quality of life things, I know they're doing the Rock on the Block, and the Expo Center has many events that happen out there weekly. The Farmers Market, I believe, is one of the new ones that's fixing to happen for us out there. And so a lot of good things going on that are just local that you want to take and be a part of. My talks are always pretty simple. There are three things that we believe are number one in Wilson County, and that's education, number one, public safety, number one, and quality of life, number one. And so we continue to strive to back up that slogan or that goal and directive for us, and let's just start talking about education if we can. Just this last week, we had a grand opening at the new elementary school in Mount Juliet, which was Springdale Elementary. We had a ribbon cutting at Gladeville Elementary down there as well, and a groundbreaking for Gladeville Middle School. Later on that afternoon, we went to Tucker's Crossroads and had a ribbon cutting there. There are two other schools that are under construction right now, and that's Southside Elementary and Watertown Elementary, and those will be sometime around fall break. But education continues to strive. A new school year started. I would ask you to say your prayers for our folks as we start back to school. You know, there's always traffic issues. We got mom and dad issues with a child going off to school for the first time. You got mom and dad issues for those that don't have a child going to school and living through some of those issues. We got college coming up soon. So, you know, the start of the school year is always a tough time, but an exciting time. I think Wilson County, by and large, they had all their teachers out at the expo here last week as well, this week as well. And so, you know, it's an exciting time for them. They are coming off a great year where our superintendent, Miss Donna Wright, was superintendent of the year for the whole state of Tennessee, as well as the principal of the year was Mel Brown, the principal at Mount Juliet High School. So, again, two great honors for them, and they continue to strive and make Wilson County, in my mind, the best place to get an education. For a long time, we've kind of fought with Williamson County for that honor, but I do believe we're surpassing those folks as we speak. Second thing, I guess, and we talk about public safety, and we continue to be excited about having an SRO at every school, and I'll just piggyback off of that, as well as, you know, we're one of the few counties in the state that have 24/7 fire and ambulance service throughout the county. Everybody pretty much has it in the cities, but with this last passage of some funds for public safety, we were able to take the station that was in Lebanon, which was on Oak Street, and I know the folks there are happy not having to hear the ambulance go out at all hours of the night, but we placed the station north and south of Lebanon. Those have been done for just a little while. What we're finishing up now was they had told us if you could get enough money to put a station in Noreen, go for that. And so we're doing that. So now when you look at, used to, when I guess I came in office, when you look to the west of 109, we had a station at LaGuardia, Lakeview, Gladeville, and Station 3 was right in the heart of Mount Juliet. East of 109, we only had one in the middle of Lebanon. So we've taken that one and put one north and south of Lebanon. We've added one in Noreen now, which will be open in October, full service, by the way. And we've taken a volunteer station and made it a full-time station in Statesville. So our whole county now is surrounded, and our folks in the county have just the service that our city folks do, and we're excited about that part. Transportation would be probably what I would consider, I guess, now our quality of life, and the Improve Act passing was a tremendous hit for Wilson County. Just last week, we opened up the Golden Bear Parkway, which will give us a nice way in now and some relieve some pressure off of Mount Juliet Road, but a straight shot into Mount Juliet High School. So that was a big deal for them. The Improve Act for us will also help us to widen I-40, hopefully all the way past back past Watertown. 141 coming in from Hartsville now will get continued. The one that we hear the most about is 109. 109, the bids will be let for both sections of that in December, and the construction will actually start in February. So that is a big deal for our folks, and that is worth of applause for sure. Thanks to Mark Pody, our representative, Susan Lynn, and all of our state legislatures for helping us get that taken care of. I will tell you a little bit about the 109, and I'll be ready to draw the line here because I know my time is almost up. But they will start with a red light and intersection change at the Academy Road to fix that first. Our citizens want that. And then they'll go to the new bridge at in Sumner County and work their way back this way. Last two things I guess I will tell you is that the Music City Star continues to flourish. Helen just talked about that, taking folks to the train. Hamilton Station is underway, which is just outside of Lebanon. A nice deal there, the first really transit-oriented development in the state. And our Veterans Museum, another quality of life issue, will soon to be open here, and we believe probably in the next 3 weeks we will open it. But again, thank you for being the citizens you are. All of this happens because of you. Thank our county commissioners when you see them because they help fund all of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Hutto, for taking time out of your day to come and talk to us. I get compliments all the time on Mayor Hutto, and we are very pleased to have him as our county mayor. And I want to thank him for all that he does for the county. So thank you. Chamber time, business after hours, the Pavilion Senior Living. So you heard from Heather this morning about the pavilion, and she mentioned this, but we want to make sure that you come and join us for the ribbon cutting at 5:30 p.m. So the chamber will have a business after hours from 5 to 6:30. The ribbon cutting's at 5:30, but then they have an open house all day. So please join us during that time. We're very excited to have the pavilion, and thank you again, Heather, for being here today. Member time, Honeybees of Tennessee. Please come up and tell us all about you, Jessica Dodd.
My name is Jessica Dodds, and I run a nonprofit here in Lebanon called Honeybee Tennessee. Our mission is to educate the community on the importance of honeybees. We also focus on the next generation. So the kindergarten kids, the second graders at Farm Day, it's very important that they do understand what the honeybee does for them. You know, we all love to eat, and I think that's really important. My biggest, most exciting thing going on right now is, thank you, Mr. Mark Pody, we got the bill passed, and I am working on my 1,000 pre-sales for a Save the Honeybee state license plate. So that is awesome. So check out our Facebook page. The website is under construction right now, but check out our Facebook page, Honeybee Tennessee.
Thanks, Jessica. She had her bug out at our golf tournament a couple of weeks ago, and everybody had a lot of fun. So thank you, Jessica, for all you do and for creating that for our honeybees. At this time, I'm very excited to announce today that I have with us Director Jenny Bennett with the Wilson County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Y'all, I am so excited to be here and tell you what I get to do every day. I am the tourism director for Wilson County, and so what that means is I get to meet and greet with all of our visitors, and we are like one of the hottest places to visit in the country. So the state of Tennessee is in the top 10 places to visit. Nashville is #1. And we are 15 miles from Davidson County. I mean, that's awesome. So I don't know how much you know about hotel rates in Nashville downtown area, but they're quite high, so that makes us very appealing. So like I said, the mission is to provide authentic Southern hospitality to our visitors. So I get to get out and meet with them every day. And the mayor was mentioning the rodeo was just here. You know, I think we take for granted what we've got in our own backyard. And when I met with those people that were here, they love us and they just couldn't wait to get out and experience all that we have to offer. So as Helen was telling you, we've got a huge event coming up in 24 days, the solar eclipse. We are about 3 to 4 hours driving distance for half of the country. So let's just, 8/21 is gonna be a busy day to get to the fair, but it is gonna be awesome. So I hope you all have your solar eclipse glasses. You can buy these at Walmart and Amazon, the Adventure Science Center, several places. And then school children, I know will be in school that day, but I think it's an option as far as keeping your child home. And as far as keeping their eyes safe, I mean, that's a big deal that day. you can't stare at the sun as much as you want to and check that out. You just can't. But I know I've got 2 little kids, and they're going to take them off and throw them away, you know, lose them, whatever. So I heard a great tip recently at the Adventure Science Center. They said to take and hole punch these and put like a rubber band or a ribbon around them so they won't lose them. So that's a big deal. But yeah, so Helen was saying we've got 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And that doesn't sound like much, but it's huge. We actually had a NASA ambassador come and speak to the county commission, and she said that we're slated to possibly be one of the largest events in the pathway of the solar eclipse with the Wilson County Fair. But that's not the only event we've got going on in Wilson County that day. We've got several others, so be sure to check them out. So I'm relatively new to this position. I'm about 6.5 months in, and I am so excited to have the opportunity to share Wilson County with our visitors at the fair. I'll be in the expo with a large exhibit space, and I will be bringing to life my new maps that we've created, the faves and flaves of Wilson County. And this is just a sampling of all the cool things we have here in Lebanon. It's a seasonal map. And I'll be bringing people like Jessica, and she'll come and talk about her honeybees, and you know, maybe we'll get to sample some honey or purchase some honey. We'll have all kinds of people. Jug Creek Distillery will be there with their gin and their vodka and different spirits for tasting. Cellar 53 as well. So that's a huge deal. There hasn't ever been any alcohol tastings at the fair before. It's less than an ounce of alcohol. It's just to taste it. Jug Creek has actually won silver and bronze medals. They've beat people like Rum Chata and Bailey's with their liqueurs. Their gin has silvered as well. So we've got that right here in Wilson County. And if you haven't checked them out, they're awesome. It's a big deal. It's beautiful out there. Just gorgeous. It feels like you're in the foothills of the Smokies. So anyway, I just would love to see you at the booth there. And, you know, like I said, we'll have several people there, musicians, artisans, and things like that. So come out and check it out, and check us out on Facebook and my blog. I'm blogging along with this as well. So anyway, I feel like the luckiest woman in Wilson County. I get to do what I'm passionate about every day. So
Thank you, Jenny. We've definitely seen some things in Wilson County that Jenny is doing to try to help promote businesses, bringing people in. But as Mayor Hutto would say, they're here for the day, but they leave for the night. So thank you, Jenny, for all that you're doing and for helping make Wilson County the place to be. Member time, Leadership Development Depot. And she has some great information. I talked to her earlier today. She is, I think, here on behalf of Jim Wershing. So we want to thank you for coming today and talking to us about what you do.
No problem. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tammy Smith, and I am standing in for Jim. Jim is at a leadership conference in Des Moines, Iowa, but he gave me a list of the events that he has going on, so I'm going to tell you the current offerings they have this month. The second Saturday is the Business and Biscuits. This is kind of a twist on your normal network meeting. Most notably, it's a Saturday morning, so it's very casual. You can wear whatever you want, but no jammies or bunny slippers is what they say. There is no cost to this event, and refreshments are provided. But if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in business, know someone looking for referrals, have referrals yourself, are interested in wealth accumulation or preservation, this is an event you don't want to miss. Bring your business cards and a 60-second elevator speech and your smiling face. Feel free to bring a guest. They will have a 15-minute spotlight, and their guest speaker will briefly discuss their area of expertise. And there's going to be plenty of time for you to get your chores done later that day because it's going to be early in the day. The guest speaker is going to be Evan Pridemore. Evan is going to speak on stress and how to manage it naturally, and learn how stress is a naturally occurring process that we need in order to survive, and how too much of it affects us negatively. They're going to give us some methods to manage it naturally at this event, and it's going to be held here at the Lebanon-Wissam County Chamber of Commerce from 10 until noon that day.
Mondays in the month of August, there's going to be 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. So together, they're going to effectively raise our leadership lid by understanding and implementing the principles of the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. If you happen to skip a week, it's okay. Each week stands independently, so you can come and go as your schedule permits. This workshop is held here at the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce on Monday afternoons from 4 until 5, every Monday in August. The next event that they're holding is going to be a How to Be a Real Success. To become a real, R-E-A-L, success, it's imperative to relate to others better as an understanding relational rules. Equip others with proper skill sets. Improve your attitude through daily practices, and lead others successfully to where you've gone and beyond. This workshop will be held at the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce on Monday afternoons. It's a two-part series, August 14th and August 28th from 2 to 3:30. They have adjusted the dates on this, so where he has announced it before, they adjusted it because of the solar eclipse. Then the event that I'm actually helping Jim with is we're hosting a velocity banking workshop. This is 90 minutes of your time to come by and learn how to pay a 30-year mortgage off in less than 5 to 7 years. This workshop, if you bring your current mortgage numbers, we'll actually sit down with the calculators and run your personal numbers for you and teach you some strategies that can save you tens of thousands of dollars. We're going to hold this workshop twice in the same day. It's going to be on August 28th. The first workshop will start at noon and run until 1:30, and then we'll have an afternoon session that will be the exact same, that will run from 6:30 until 8. This is going to be limited seating because we're going to be sitting and running numbers. So if you call, my personal cell number to call is 931-319-3833, just so we can make sure that we have space provided for you. Now, because I'm standing in for Jim, if you have questions about any of his events, I'm going to give you his number, and you can also check the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce e-newsletter or call Jim personally at 334-391-1299. Again, that number is 334-391-1299. Thank you.
That is fine. Thank you so much. Chamber time, business before hours, Wilson County Promotions. So we do this every year. It's at the fair. It kind of kicks off the fair. It's on a Tuesday morning, and it's August 22nd from 7:30 to 9. It's at the James E. Ward Ag Center, and it is in the outside pavilion. So we definitely would like for you to join us. That is a fun morning. Lots of people out there. You will get to see the fairest of the fair and some different people that are going to be out there. I think she's crowned that Monday night, and they'll be there first thing the next morning. So we do have some fun activities going on, and we'd love for you to join us out there at the business before hours. At this time, I would like to ask any other businesses that are here if you want to come up and say anything about your business.
Glad to.
Kristen, F&M Bank.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kristen Fleming. I manage the F&M Bank branch just off the square here in town, and we would just love to see you come out and visit us. We're actually having a back-to-school bash today, so we're giving away lunch with hot dogs and drinks and chips and cookies. Where somebody mentioned the Center Stage Theater. We're giving away 3 4-packs of tickets to their performance this weekend, and it's a fundraiser for Relay for Life. We do this once a month, so we'll be taking up donations for that, so come visit us today.
Thank you, Kristen. You know, we started doing this January. We had a lot of people saying they wanted to know what was happening in the city and the county and where could they go to have an hour and to learn all about the new businesses and things that are happening in Wilson County. And we had the county out today, and I want to thank you all for being here. You did go live, so you will be on Facebook. But it's a fun time. It's a great time for our county. We're really proud of our county. And I do just want to say this, shop small this weekend. It's tax-free weekend. So please get out and shop our local businesses for sales tax here in Lebanon, but throughout Wilson County. So please, if you're going to back to school shop in town, because we support those local businesses that we have. Next segment is August the 25th at 7:30 a.m. Please come back, be here, be in the know, stay connected, and we will be on the radio at 8:35 this morning at WANT. We have a partnership with them, and so we will give a briefing on everything that happened today, and thank you all for joining us.